Hi, it's Jodie here from At Your Leisure, and today I'm going to be showing you around this beautiful Victory Kahlo lodge behind me. So this is a single lodge, but it's kind of the biggest of its kind. So 44-foot long, 14-foot wide, and it's got 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and all the luxury finishes. So I hope you enjoy the video. So as we come through into the main space of the Victory Carlo, we've got this nice open plan kitchen, living, dining area. And this dining table is quite clever because you can actually pull all of the chairs out and then you've got a bench behind it. And then it tucks away so that you've still got this walkway down the side here. And then obviously you've got your island or kind of extension in the middle and storage underneath there. There is also a dishwasher. So it's just a narrow one that's down this side next to the sink. And then the fridge freezer layout's a bit different. So you've got your freezer on this side under the counter, and then the fridge here again under the counter, but all tucked away. Overhead storage, induction hob, and then your boiler cupboard is here. So you're kind of losing a bit of your kitchen storage where your boiler cupboard is, but obviously you haven't got all the overhead bits around that. So then if we go into the sort of living space, this lodge is quite a modern one. It's got some nice features. This obviously this big glass table in the middle and the sort of corner sofa with the chaise that comes out on the end, which can be moved around. I think if you were looking to entertain or have more people around, you could probably do with like another sort of swizzle chair or something there so that you've got a bit more seating. Your TV is going to go on the wall over there. So it's quite sort of minimalistic and sleek, but with it is quite, very stylish as well. A feature I really like are these windows that come and meet in the corner, and then you can actually retract both sides so it opens the whole room up from both sides and makes it really light. And I actually really love the curtains in here, really nice texture, and then the voiles are like a nice natural kind of linen colour as well, which is a bit different. Usually they're not quite as stylish as that. So then as we're leaving this main area, you've got these 3 windows on my right hand side and this nice radiator. So good, sort of another nice touch. They've not just stuck a big white radiator on the wall. And the blinds are the nice black shuttered ones as well that look really cool. So when you come through into the main bathroom, we've got bath and then overhead shower. These nice ring mirrors as well, which are quite cool. They're the anti-fog ones as well. So just sort of nice little touches, making it sort of feel a bit softer and more homely. So this is the second bedroom. So these can be made into twins. You can separate them out. And again, you've got the really nice curtains, the nice foils, and this feature wall on the back as well, which kind of gives it a bit more of an earthy, cozy feel in here. I think if it was just that sort of hard cream colour, it wouldn't feel the same, but it feels lovely and cozy, especially with the warm lighting as well. You've also got some big storage down the side with the mirrors, which is great. So I think, yeah, a nice second bedroom. It's probably, it is quite narrow by the time you've got the big storage. But because this lodge is 14-foot wide, you have got a bit more space to play with. So even though you don't have a utility area as such, you have got this quite handy storage in here. So shelves and then washing machine underneath. Doesn't have any seating area or sort of hanging cupboards. So I guess if you wanted a bit more outdoor clothing space, this probably doesn't have that, but you can close this space off. So if you've got dogs or whatever that you need to dry off in here, you can actually shut it all off, which is quite handy and makes it a bit more like a utility room if you need it. So we've got the master bedroom, which is a real kind of showstopper. It's got this fantastic big window that makes this so light. It does mean that with the layout of this lodge, it has to be on a particular plot really, so that you can benefit from all the big window space, but it is all on one side, so you would get, you know, nice sunrise coming in here. It'd be really lovely. So a really cool feature of this ensuite is that it's tucked away behind these mirrored doors. So it is a nice big ensuite and it's quite discreet the way it's built in. So obviously this is nicely tucked away, but it is quite spacious once you're in here. So toilet down that end, and then you've got a nice big shower with a kind of tile effect wall behind it. And it isn't tile, so you don't have the issues with the grout or anything, but it is a nice kind of finish to it. And again, the lovely soft ring light that makes it feel lovely and cozy. So in here, nice big storage space. You've got hanging and shelving, and it's kind of tucked away, so it's not a big feature in the room, but it's very spacious and lots of storage in there. All right, so pros and cons of this lodge. So for me, pros are this style of it, and I think all the little details. So you've got the really nice curtains, the nice lining behind it. You've got nice feature walls. So in the living area, you've got the green paneling behind the sofa. In the second bedroom, you've got that nice wood effect. All the little details that have sort of made it feel quite luxurious in here. I think in terms of cons, for me, the only sort of couple of things that I would say is that the dining table, you have to actually physically pull it out to be able to use all of it. So it's a little bit of a faff going in and out. And then perhaps kitchen storage wise, once you've lost your storage to the fridge, the freezer, and the boiler cupboard, there's not that many kind of big cupboards in here. But I think because it's so slick and minimalistic, there's other areas that kind of make up for that really. Who's it for? It doesn't really feel like a family kind of lodge. I think having a glass coffee table would probably a bit of a danger zone, and a few other things. But I think probably for a couple that are looking for like a luxurious kind of escape, and particularly to enjoy sort of all the indoor outdoor features like the doors that slide back and the lovely big light windows in the master bedroom. But yeah, on the whole, a very luxurious lodge with lots of little practical finishes. So I hope you've enjoyed the video of the Victory Kahlo that's here at Bar Park at the moment. If you want to see any more of our videos, make sure you head to our YouTube page or the website. And don't forget, you can get your free buyer's guide from our website.